Dude, I just watched this story about this girl who was talking about why she stopped doing OnlyFans. She was doing it, and initially when she started, she had this one subscriber who was donating her significant amounts of money, and then she grew a following. And what ended up happening was she downloaded Snapchat, and it said that the person from Snapchat matched her contacts from TikTok, something to that effect. So she's trying to figure it out, and it turns out it was her stepdad. And when she found out, she called her stepdad. He didn't answer. She messaged him, and she said something to the effect of, hey, we need to talk or whatever. And so, like, I know it's you. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so eventually he came clean to her. And so she told him, you need to tell my mom or I'm going to tell her. But it's like, it's
creepy shit.
You don't know who the fuck is watching. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. It could be your friend's dad. It could be your neighbor.
Well, it could be anyone in the world.
That's weird. Like imagine if you were doing OnlyFans and had a job interview on Monday, and then it, like that, like.
And then I was like, hey, I follow your account.
You know what I'm saying?
JJ.
And then you didn't get the job, and now you have a stalker. Like,
or you got the job.
Of yours.
Or you got the job. And everybody at the office knows now about your account.
Like, that's wild.
So there's no accountability.
I've been seeing a lot of these like podcasts about they have all these like different girls that do OnlyFans, and then like there's also some guys on the side that they talk to each other, but these girls would just justify themselves why they are right and how they don't have any problem doing OnlyFans.
They somehow the girls somehow have this delusional idea that they have a skill.
Their ego are so high.
There's no skill there. To do OnlyFans requires nothing. All you're doing is using whatever Mother Nature gave you and exploiting it.
Well, granted, like some of it, they do have skills like production skills. Like that's what they should be focused on. You do have a talent, but you're focusing on the wrong talent. Like I don't know about the editing. There's
nothing there that they're doing.
Some of them are pretty. I get more generally, they're like selfie kind of, but some of them there's production. That I understand it. It could show.
You watch this stuff?
Honestly.
You watch it for the production?
To make fun of it. There's Two Turt Tony, and he is fucking hilarious.
So,
hilarious.
To me, this new generation is so fucked with this kind of stuff. Watch what's going to happen 10 years from now, when a lot of these women are going to get older, and then they're going to, at that point, they're not going to be in demand anymore. No one's going to be paying for OnlyFans shit. Now they have to go work in the real world, right? Their children, their friends will find out. The school's going to find out. The place that they go to work is going to find out. Because once you're on the internet,
you can't hide. You can't hide.
It's impossible.
It's gone. Yeah.
Because you have people that will record the stuff or download the file, whatever. They'll record their phone while they're watching you live.
Yep.
And then they'll upload it somewhere else. Once it's out there, it's out there. You can never, ever get rid of it. So it's going to haunt them. And who are they going to blame then? Right now they're so liberal about it. It's no big deal. I'm young, YOLO, whatever the fuck it is. You only live once, so I'm doing, there's nothing wrong with it, right?
It's like the more they justify it, it's like the more they're admitting they have no actual skills to go hand a resume and actually build themselves.
They have no skill at all. There's no skill required to shake your ass on camera.
That is a skill. I can't shake my ass, but I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying there is a little bit of
there. There's nothing there.
The only thing they're saying is like, oh, I use my own body to earn the money, so that's their only point.
But there still is zero skill as opposed to somebody else who goes to school, learns a trade, then they get better at their trade, and they go out there, they compete in the real world, they have to communicate with other people. There's no competition when you're an only. Anybody, any female can create an OnlyFans account and get business.
You actually have to pay now to start working with them, and if you look, the average subscriber, it's only like $15. So the girls aren't even making that much unless you're famous, essentially. You know what I mean? People don't make that much on.
What's that girl's name? Christian Bati Pai. You know what I'm talking about? Babe, that. You don't know what I'm talking about? You don't look her up. She just disclosed her earnings on OnlyFans in the last year, and it was something like over 20 million or some crazy shit.
Paige Van Zandt was a UFC fighter, and she made more in one night on OnlyFans than she did throughout her whole UFC career.
There you go.
Fighting, going ring to ring, tournaments, training. One night, she made more money.
My goodness.
But you have to understand, she probably wouldn't have if she didn't have that career, because everyone's like, what is she doing?
What's her name?
That lady made 52 million.
So that's intoxicating to hear. Like that's for the average.
I mean, she's almost making as much as Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Dang.
But she's rare, probably.
Can you put up a picture of her?
I asked though, Cam, as a 1% man, if a retired OnlyFans model who had her own money, like started like talking to you and you found out she was retired, you'd still shake your head no? She's retired at this point. You'd still say no?
I don't care if she's
Her
retired.
face?
I'm just curious.
She can
This
be a
woman here.
model if she want to.
She kind of looks like...
She's hideous.
Before OnlyFans, she was famous for being a rapper and just like an ninja.
Yeah, that's what I heard, yeah. So, what was your question? If I was to meet a woman that was...
If you were to meet a woman that was a retired OnlyFans but had her own set of money, she wasn't there for what you had, your assets, whatever, would you go for it?
No way.
Retire.
Go for her how?
Like, would you date her?
Relationship?
Yeah, would
No.
you date her? Even if she was retired?
No.
No?
Just
No.
OnlyFans retired.
Like, if there's like, what if it was 10 years retired? No? No, the moral thing for you is still there.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on where the person's at in life, it could be, just like a little side thing, right?
What if you were dating and then found out after that that's what she did? Would you break up with her or still stay with her?
I would be with her.
You'd break up with her.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Even though
Yeah.
you guys are with each other for like more than 3 years?
Yeah, that's a gap.
Well, I have to be really stupid to not know for 3 years that this woman was selling her ass.
No, I'm saying like
online.
you found out 3 years later that she used to be a retired owner.
I understand. I mean, why don't we say, what if I have a patch on my eye and there's a volcano about to erupt and there's blind mice hiding me?
I'm just curious.
No,
is there like a time limit?
It really just boils down to everybody has their own set of morals and values, right? So for me, if I'm going to be with a woman, that woman should be exclusively be with me and vice versa. If she's going to be posting half-naked thirst photos online every day.
But what if she's not doing that anymore? That was
So I'm saying not even if she was, forget about being an OnlyFans model.
You're just saying
if she
in
just
general,
had like an
yes,
Instagram account and every single day she's showing off her body online and that's all she's doing, and a lot of her followers are guys that top it off, of course. Why are you in a relationship? You're not ready for a relationship. You need that attention. Obviously, I'm not giving you enough attention. It's not satisfying enough for you. You still have to seek outside validation on a regular basis, because
Okay.
why are you posting this shit? So, getting into if you're just dating someone casually, that's one thing, right? That's just kind of like friends with benefits. But if you're going to actually get intimate with the individual and have a meaningful relationship, there has to be some morals and values there. If there's not, what are you building it on, right? So both individuals have to have respect for each other. So if I don't respect what she's done for a living, or is doing for a living, how would I be able to, care for the individual, have empathy for her, compassion, and want to build a future with her?